I wasn't actually a box. That's the first lie. I was a jar, a pithos, a clay vessel taller than a man, the kind ancient Greeks used to store wine and grain. But that's not the lie that mattered. The real lie was that I held gifts. I am Pandora's box, and I was a trap from the beginning. Before I existed, a titan named Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. The gods were furious. Zeus, king of Olympus, decided to punish mankind in a way they would never forget. Not with floods or lightning, with something far more clever. He ordered Hephaestus, the god of forging, to create the first woman. They named her Pandora, all gifted. Each god gave her a quality: beauty, charm, intelligence, curiosity, especially curiosity. Then Zeus gave her one more thing: me, a jar, sealed, heavy, beautiful. He told her never to open me under any circumstances. He gave her to a man named Epimetheus, Prometheus's brother, as a wife. And he waited. Zeus knew exactly what would happen. He had designed her to be curious, given her a sealed jar she was forbidden to open, and placed her in a happy home where every day the jar sat in the corner, calling to her. The trap was perfect. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Pandora tried to ignore me. She tried to live her life. But every time she walked past me, she wondered, what was inside? Why couldn't she look? What was so dangerous about a single jar? One afternoon, when Epimetheus was away, she came to me. She placed her hands on my lid. She told herself she would just look, just a glimpse, just for a moment. She broke the seal. What came out wasn't gifts. Disease, war, hunger, old age, cruelty, jealousy, grief, pain. Every evil that the gods had collected from across creation. Every kind of suffering, every misery a human being could ever experience. They poured out of me like a black cloud. They filled the room. They escaped through windows and doors. They spread across the entire world. Pandora screamed. She slammed me shut. But it was too late. Everything that was inside me, except one thing, had escaped into the world. Pandora wept on the floor beside me, her hands shaking on my lid. Then she heard something inside me. A small voice, a whisper. She lifted my lid one more time, carefully, and out flew the last thing the gods had put inside. Hope. Hope had been trapped at the very bottom of me, beneath every evil. The Greeks called it elpis, and it was the only gift Zeus included that wasn't a curse. Or was it? Some scholars argue hope was a curse too, that humans suffer more because we hope. We endure misery because we believe things will get better. We tolerate the intolerable because hope tells us tomorrow will be different. Hope keeps us going. Hope also keeps us trapped. The Greeks could never quite agree on which interpretation was right. Before me, mankind lived without disease, without war, without grief. Some versions of the myth say humans didn't even die. They simply faded peacefully into the next world. After me, everything changed. Children got sick. Old men felt their bodies break down. Lovers betrayed each other. Brothers killed brothers. Mothers buried sons. Every dark thing in the human experience came from me. But hope came too, so humans kept going. They built civilizations, they created art, they loved each other. They survived everything I unleashed. Pandora is blamed for what I contained, but she didn't make me. She didn't fill me. She didn't choose to be curious. Zeus designed her that way. She was just the one who finally lifted my lid. I sit empty now, a clay jar, nothing more. But every disease in the world, every war, every grief, every suffering you have ever known, I held them all. and one woman opened me because the gods made sure she would. I am Pandora's box. I was a trap, and the world is still paying for what I let out. They say dead men tell no tales, but they never asked the jar. Subscribe to hear their testimony. A new witness speaks every week.